Okay, so.
Okay, so I did some research, but I could not find the one that talked about 10 bites an hour. I found one that mostly about count bites, not calories. And the whole point is you are supposed to like keep track of your counts for the week. So like every day you count your meals, your bites, which is very hard, by the way, to think about every bite.
Right.
It's very hard. And then what you're supposed to do is subtract 20% every week. Yeah, so if I have like 100 bites in a day, 200 bites in a day.
100 bites a day. I had cereal this morning.
I know, that was 50. No. If I had like 200 bites a day, I'm supposed to do 20% of that. So the next day I should do 180. And the point is to get down to shrink your stomach slowly so it's not as like drastic, because you know you'll be starving if you do it drastically, is to shrink your stomach down to the point of 5 bites a meal, because it's training you to get down to gastric bypass diet without the surgery, because they can only have 5 bites because of the size of their stomach.
Right.
So you do this gradually and you'll get to that diet without the surgery. And I thought, interesting.
That is interesting.
Interesting.
Is that something you think you could do?
I'm hoping. So I tried this morning. It was very hard to take a bite and remember. So I got this app, which is just a counting app.
Okay.
And there was a 80 bites app, and I tried it. But if you get to so many bites, it starts yelling at you, and I didn't want to be yelled at. So it's like, people should not make, or food should not make you as uncomfortable as your enemies. Like, I'm like, geez, I don't want to be insulted. So.
Kind of like with the Wii thing. Have you ever done that?
Yes.
You step on it and it goes.
I know. I know. So I didn't want to be insulted. So
That happened to me. Like my Wii person was like, like.
I know. So this was my breakfast, 16 bites. So I'm gonna just keep track, and then I'm curious, because they say you're supposed to do it for a week without changing anything, but I'm impatient. I don't know that I can do it for a whole week. I think my average is my average. Like I eat the same kind of way every day. I don't know, we'll see.
But I mean, that's including all your snacks,
every bite.
Yep.
You have to be so conscious of it, because I'm driving and I'm biting and I'm like, oh yeah. And I'm trying to remember to hit the button every time I bite. So I'm gonna
But it doesn't have anything to do with what you eat.
Nope. I can eat whatever.
Okay, that's what she said.
Yeah.
She said she could eat whatever she wants.
But that's 10 bites an hour, which I could see as keeping your metabolism burning. And I think that's much different than this, where I'm trying to eliminate bites altogether.
But I mean, maybe that's what she's down to.
Yeah.
Where she doesn't take more than 10 bites and she does it
Maybe
every
her
hour.
stomach is small. It's got smaller because of that.
I mean,
one.
110 pounds, I mean, that's incredible.
I know. I'm excited about that. I'm curious. Because then I got curious, how many bites do I take in a
But
day?
keep in mind, like I told you, it wasn't like it happened overnight. I mean, she's been doing it for, I think they said 7 or 8 months.
Yeah. But they said, 20% is only, like, if there's 200 bites, 20% is only 180, so it won't be that much different. But they said, if it is 5 p.m. and you've hit your 180 bites, you're done for the day.
Yeah.
You cannot have any more bites. You have to be strict with that. And I'm like, oh boy. Be pacing like I'm hungry. But
Well, what you have to do is
manage better.
Well, how many hours am I going to be awake? And that's how many, and maybe that's what she's doing.
Maybe.
I'm awake this, so I know I can only take 10 bites an hour. Maybe that's how she's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna give it a try, because then I don't have to think about what I'm eating. I just have to remember to hit every time I snack. So when I give the kids gummies and I pop one in my mouth, I've got to.
Okay, now let me ask you something. What if you were doing something like a protein shake?
Yeah, I don't know.
because it's not really a bite, it's a drink. Like if you went back to doing, you know, like Shakeology.
Every time you would drink something, it would be a bite, I would think, if it was a shake.
They did say something like, any time you take a drink that's not water, it's a bite. And I forgot about that, I think. If it's not water, it's considered a bite.
Because it's substance.
Yep.
70 bites right here.
That's
Oh,
a-
God.
Yeah.
Okay, my bite count for a day would be 500.
I mean, that makes you really think about
It
it
does.
because it would be. It would be if you're counting, like if you drink any soda, if you drink any tea, if you drink any protein type stuff, that all counts.
It's,
If I ask you to go run and get me a root beer, tell me no, it's bites.
you can't have it. Sorry.
Yeah, you need to bring your
Over your
gallon
bite
thing back
count.
in full of water, put your cucumbers in it, and
Unless you can just chug the whole thing in one drink. There's one
I gotta work on my swallowing. My thyroid pops out of my neck.
Yeah, you can drink this in one drink.
Oh,
That's a
jeez.
bite.
Horrible day, guys. Why are you laughing?
Because you just took a picture again.
Whatever. So guys, today has been probably one of the roughest days I've had in a long time. I had a psychological test today, but not because I'm crazy or anything. I applied for the sheriff's office, and it's part of the process. The test was like 1,500 questions. It was crazy, like literally 1,500. It's like dumb questions, like would you bang your mom type questions. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not even joking. Like, you know, do you feel like killing yourself? But they gave me 2 exams, and they had the same questions in a different format. So when I got the second one, there were some questions in there that I forgot how I answered them in the first one. Whatever, it was horrible. Like, I walked in there and the examiner, he interviewed me, you know, the basic, you know, do you feel like killing yourself? And then he started questioning my age because I'm 19 and I'm in the police academy. And he really kept hitting like, why do you want to be a police officer at 19? I don't think you should be a police officer at 19. So now I'm freaking out because I feel like Monday, come the results, he's just gonna fail me because in his opinion, I am too young to be a cop. And that's gonna make me feel devastated because, you know, I'm trying to become a cop. So, on top of that, I woke up at 5 a.m., went to Tampa, got there at 8 o'clock, or no.
Let me see this for a second. Yes, he woke up at 5 a.m. And this is what I hear outside my bedroom. Because he was ironing. Weren't you ironing?
I was.
Yes. I heard the ironing board like squeaking like a mofo.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was gonna do it last night, but I came home from school late and I was like, oh.
Listen, I don't care. It was just funny. So I'm like, either there's someone else in this house or it's the ironing board.
It was rough. I woke up, took a shower, then basically I got in my car, drove to Tampa, an hour and a half. I got there, had to wait because they got there late. Yeah, it's crazy. There's a psychologist gets there super late, and the test was long. I mean, those psychological tests are just insane.
Because then you're double guessing yourself.
Then you're double guessing yourself,
Yeah.
and then you're going back, and then it's just weird questions like do you sometimes get very angry? True or false?
Well, yeah, but then you're like,
I put true.
yeah.
I mean, I put true to that, but then I second guess like, oh crap, then they're gonna think I'm like too aggressive or too mean. Guys, you know, like it's just a rough exam. I mean, I went through the polygraph, passed that, went through the oral board, passed that. Then the psychological test, and this is pretty much one of the last things besides my state exam that I need to get done. But
So instead of not wanting to kill yourself when you took the test, now you want to kill yourself. It makes
oh
you
no,
psycho.
like I was like literally after I got out of there, it got to a point where I just looked at her at that second exam, that second test, and I'm like, I just can't, like just here. Like I finished it, but like the first test, I reviewed my questions. I actually went back, make sure I bubbled in, and that took like an hour and a half over on top because it was literally like 700 questions the first test.
Did you know you had 2 tests?
I knew it, but
Oh.
I couldn't, you know. So then I had to. There was other 700 questions on the second test. It was just ridiculous.
That is
It was ridiculous. Anyhow, I'm just venting to you guys, and I'm like, you know, breaking in this new camera that she got because it's awesome.
It is awesome.
I was just telling her I feel like Roman Atwood. Shout out to Roman. I love you, Roman. So, anyways, back to Miley.
Yeah, I'll take it. These are my babies. Well, you'll have to update us so that you don't leave people hanging.
Oh, I won't. Monday, come Monday.
You'll know Monday?
Yeah, let's give me the results Monday.
Okay, so I have pretty much finished eating for the day, and I learned a lot about myself today just by counting my bites. When I left work at 4 o'clock, I had 92 bites on my counter, and now I'm finished and I have 165. That just tells you that 50% of my bites in a day are in the evening. That's important to know for myself. So obviously I'm eating more at night when I'm bored and not doing anything. You know, when I'm working, I am busy and I'm doing 10,000 things with the kids. And yeah, sometimes I snack with the kids, and I made sure I counted that today, but I guess it's nothing like compared to when I get home. I eat a lot at night. So what I need to do is when I take off my 20%, and yes, I'll do math better this time, because apparently this morning I was not doing math correctly. When I take off the 20%, I really need to divide that into the hours that I'm, you know, active and awake, and try to portion when I have those bites strategically. Like if I have to do 10 bites an hour, so that all of my bites are not at the end of the day and at night. And that could be a lot of my problem. I really, really, really want to get gung-ho with like weight loss being part of my everyday vlog. I have been watching a lot of weight loss vlogs and kind of see how they structure it, and I don't know, there's not a lot of weight loss vlogs out there, and I think that, you know, I have potential to lose a lot of weight, but it's hard to do it alone. Honestly, my husband, he's perfect weight, you know, and he's supportive, but I need heavy support when I am freaking out about food. And yes, that happens, because that's what happens when you have food addiction. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I include some weight loss into my vlog? I don't know. I've been contemplating it pretty heavily. You know, like clips of me working out, clips of how I'm doing with my water every day, how I'm doing with my bites every day, what I'm eating. I don't know. I'm really interested though in working with my bite count. It really makes me super aware of what I'm doing. And I think that if I don't restrict exactly what I eat, but restrict how much I eat, it will be a great starting point. And then once I get going, my confidence will boost, and I really do want to put in some healthier foods into my diet, because I really don't eat healthy at all. I've really gotten away from it, so I really want to get back into that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys always leave the sweetest comments, and I really do appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Follow me on my journey, give me some advice, ask me questions, leave comments, and give it a big thumbs up. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.